All that is all I wanted to see from Screen Queens is an ice cream cone fighting a red devil. What's going on, guys? We're talking Screen Queens episode 3 spoiler review, and I gotta say this episode was not too bad. You know what Screen Queens I've seen, I'm watching, and while I'm watching this, I noticed that they're really good at setting up these cliche horror tropes and really making them funny. Like, this show does not work unless it's funny. And there was 2 bits in the show that I thought was hysterical. And then some of it was, it was good, it was okay, and then sometimes it felt like they're trying a little bit too hard. Now, just to give you the gist of what this episode was about, just a little recap. Basically, people are still freaked out of the Red Devil. Jamie Lee Curtis and decides to, with Gigi, I believe her name is Gigi, decides to go in the sorority, Emma Roberts sorority, Chanel number 1, and pretty much that's her little story. And she's likes Grace's dad. Grace's dad's the chick from the Duff first episode, but I think she's the main protagonist, honestly, that we're following. Well, anyway, so yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis's plan is to watch over the girls and stay in the dorm for at least a week. And then we also have basically Grace still trying to do some investigating with what's his name? Let me get his name real quick. With Thad. I believe is that Patrick Schwarzenegger? That's not Patrick Schwarzenegger. No way, that's not Patrick Schwarzenegger. That's not Patrick's. Oh, it's right here. Pete. It's Pete. My bad. She's trying to, get more information, try to figure out who the hell the Red Devil is. So her and Pete go investigating. And then we also have conflicts with the Chanels, or Chanel and Little Miss Sunshine herself, Chanel number 5. And then Earmuff Girls, she has a deep, dark secret, and we find out that her actual father is Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson. So we have, it seems like the show is definitely trying to steer you away from who's the killer. And there's not only just one killer, there's 2 killers, as we saw in the last episode with Nick Jonas. Boone, his name is Boone. He's still alive. So, yeah, there's 2 killers on the loose, and there might be even more. You just don't know. And then even, Grace's dad is kind of, iffy. She finds out that, that's her teacher. Her teacher, he's here to teach, and she's not too happy about it. Let's get into what I liked and what I disliked about this episode. I absolutely loved the new mascot. Jamie Lee Curtis brings out the new mascot, and it's an ice cream cone. And this mascot, I thought he was going to be kind of, just whatever. He was just there for that little bit to come in and just say, hey, I'm the new mascot. But no, you hear whoever's in that costume's perspective, and he said, ever since I put on this suit, man, I got all the ladies. He's smacking all the ladies' ass. He's grabbing all these girls' boobs. He's cutting through lunch lines, stealing money. And he even has a a little board full of mascots, famous mascots, and he puts himself on there. He says, I'm going to move up big time. But the Red Devil shows up, and they have this little mascot fight, and the Red Devil, of course, chainsaws his head off, which I found absolutely funny. Just that whole bit with the Red Devil and Cone, because it worked to a T, like a mascot fight you would normally see. So, man, that was so funny. That was very clever, and that was very the setup was nicely done. So I thought that bit was funny. And there was also a Backstreet Boys bit, which is Chanel's ex, and I believe his name was Chad or whatever. Maybe that's not Patrick Schwarzenegger. No, Chad. It's Chad. I always think, who the hell is Patrick Schwarzenegger in here? I don't see him. But Chad, basically, yeah, he's trying to avenge Nick Jonas, and he's going out trying to find the Red Devil. So he brings out his posse, and you hear Backstreet Boys in the background, and you see them with bats and stuff. And they finally encounter one of the Red Devils, and then another one shows up, and the Red Devils just kick all their asses. He even manages to kill. I don't think they killed Chad, though. I think it was Chad's minion. I thought that was hilarious, that bit. I thought the music was funny too, because in the beginning, they're doing the funeral, they're honoring Nick Jonas, and you have Bone Thugs Crossroads playing in the background. So the way they use the music as well to make it more humorous is hilarious. And also the bit of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, nice little shout out there as well. And then also Lea Michele, man. Lea Michele is she's good. She's good in this role. I really get taken out like, damn, is that Lea Michele really? And she's so like weird and quirky, and even when Chanel dolls her up and gives her a makeover, she still feels like weird and quirky. I don't feel like I'm watching Lea Michele. I feel like I'm watching like this character, and her character is just so she's funny, man. She's funny, and I really like her character. I really like how they did Lea Michele, and Lea Michele seems like she's going to get more involved as the series goes, especially when she's Chanel number 6 or whatever. But she's playing Hester, and Hester's funny. Also, Denise. I like Denise. I always like this actress, and I think it's Niecy Nash. I always liked Niecy Nash. I think she was great in Reno 911, and I think she brings a lot to this series as well. She's on to one of the sorority girls, so I like her character. I like Little Miss Sunshine. Abigail Breslin. I just saw her in Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I like her. I like her as an actress. She's come a long way since Little Miss Sunshine, but she plays the bitch well. That's no disrespect. That's Chanel number 5 is you could see the heated tension that her and Emma Roberts are having, so that's intriguing. So like I said, some of the jokes does seem like it feels like they are trying to cater to those Mean Girls fans or the Duff or whatever. Even Clueless a little bit. I think the production design looks great. I think it's gonna get real old though. Like, oh, who's the devil? Who's the Red Devil? I think they would have to reveal it in this first season, because I don't feel like they could stretch this out, onto like 2 seasons or 3 seasons. I think they have to reveal who's the devil. It's not Pretty Little Liars. My brother and sister watches that, and sometimes like I'll sit down there watching it. I'm like, watch a little bit of it, and it's so stupid. It goes from season to season to season, and like, oh, who's A? It's like that situation. I don't want Scream Queens to be that situation where every cliffhanger of season or season finale, it's A doing something like stupid, or the Red Devil doing something stupid. Like, I know you bitches. Like, I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. So, this episode was not too bad. Like I said, it was really funny when with some of these moments. It's setting up pretty well. It does do a good job of not pointing a finger or really making it obvious on who it is. So, that's all I really got to say. I thought the episode was solid. I thought it was not too bad. Scream Queens, I know, didn't do too well in the ratings wise, but I feel like people will start getting into it a little bit more, and I don't have no problem with it. Absolutely no problem with this show. I think it knows its audience, and it caters to that audience, and I find it quite humorous and entertaining. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I have a lot more videos, and also comment below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and like the video, well, if you like it. And until next time, guys, until we talk more Scream Queens, I'm Dan Man, aka Daniel's son, and I am out.